I'm Jessica Coons. Paul is off tonight. Tensions ran high at a packed meeting of the Mahomet Seymour School District tonight. We told you previously about a board member, Ken Keefe, who came under fire for profiting off a percentage of fundraising from a PTO event. But several people who spoke at tonight's meeting say that is distracting from an even bigger issue at hand. WCIA 3's Emily Braun is with us in the control room tonight. Emily, you were at that meeting. What are some of the concerns with the board?
Jessica, as one board member put it, it's that the board, they say, is picking and choosing which policies they're following and which policies they're ignoring, violating the Open Meetings Act. Visitors who came to this meeting tonight echoed this. One spoke about the 5-minute time limit, for example, saying some speakers were cut off at 5, while others are allowed to go longer. Several board members talked about the fact that a budget they're supposed to be voting on wasn't posted in its entirety until Friday. Then it all came back to Ken Keefe and how he profited off of proceeds from a PTO charity event. He resigned from the PTO, but he is still on the school board. People questioned that as well.
I just think he misled the voters. I think he misled the community, and I think there's, obviously some real trust issues.
Getting somebody to apologize is impossible. It just really is. So the fact that he was willing to own what he did, the mistake that he made, and apologize and make it right. I just don't know what else you want.
The elephant in the room.
A lot of this debate was caused by the fact that public records show Keefe didn't list his Fund for Us business in his State of Economic Interest form, which he's required to file, before he ran for the school board this term. Board member Megan Hennessy says if we're going to look at the way he improperly filled out a form, though, then we should look at a stack of other forms filled out incorrectly by people with the school district as well. Now, one of the visiting speakers during the meeting did call for an investigation on whether or not Ken should suspend his board seat until an investigation is complete. But the board went on to say that they don't have the authority to do that. That has to be handled by the Regional Board of Superintendents, and it is rare that that situation happens. Jessica?
A lot happening over there in Mahomet. All right, Emily, thank you.